The gelato balancing panel is divided into two sections. On the left side, there is a list of the recipe ingredients. On the right side, there are indicators that represent the predicted properties of the gelato. When you adjust the proportions of an ingredient on the left, the corresponding sliders on the right will change position. For example, if you reduce the amount of sugar, you'll see reduced scoopability and sweetness on the right side. What do the sliders indicate? The first indicator is the most important. It shows whether the recipe will achieve the correct scoopability at the serving temperature. If the indicator is on the left, the gelato will be firmer. If it's on the right, it will be softer. You need to adjust the proportions to ensure the scoopability is just right. This parameter is typically adjusted with sugar and dextrose. The other sliders don't need to be centered as long as they're in the green zone. Let's break them down. Sweetness. This indicates the perceived sweetness of the gelato based on the total sugars in the ingredients. Note: sweetness should not be confused with sugar content. Sweetness is typically adjusted with sugar and dextrose. NPAC is a normalized freezing point depression index that helps precisely balance the hardness and texture of gelato. It can be adjusted by modifying the proportions of ingredients, such as different types of sugars, such as sucrose or dextrose, sugar alcohols, such as maltitol or xylitol, ethyl alcohol, or salt. Ice fraction. This parameter analyzes the recipe for the size of ice crystals. If it's too high, you may need to add more solids, such as protein, fat, or lactose. If that's not possible, consider using alternatives like inulin or maltodextrin. Lactose. This shows the amount of lactose in the mixture. The more lactose, the milkier the gelato will taste. A level of 4.7 to 5.0 results in a typically milky flavor. Sandiness effect. This provides information about the concentration of lactose in water. Excess lactose can lead to crystallization, causing a sandy texture in the gelato. If the level is too high, reducing skimmed milk powder or other high lactose ingredients can help. Fats. This indicator shows the amount of fat in the mixture. Fat enhances flavor, makes it last longer, and gives the gelato a warmer mouthfeel. This parameter is typically adjusted with cream. Keep in mind that cream is mostly water, so increasing cream also increases water content. To balance this, you may need to reduce other water sources, such as milk, rather than adding dextrose or sugar. Overrun proteins. These include milk and egg proteins, which help to overrun the gelato. Protein in solids. This is an important parameter that shows the minimum proportion of protein to the total solids needed to ensure proper overrun of the gelato. A typical target is 9%. This parameter is often adjusted using skimmed milk powder. If the sandiness effect parameter is already high, you can use WPC80, whey protein concentrate. Note that exceeding 2% WPC may introduce a distinctive flavor in the gelato. Solids. This indicator shows the total solids in the recipe. Solids contribute to creaminess and a warmer mouthfeel. A low level of solids, especially in sorbets, can cause crumbling. Classic levels are 37 to 38%, while 39 to 40% feels richer, and 43 to 44% results in very full-bodied gelato. However, these ranges may vary depending on the serving temperature, such as -11 degrees Celsius. These are the most important parameters. If you want, you can change the indicator view. If you are not comfortable with the simplified view, try switching to the kindergarten view for a while. If you need more detailed information, you can switch to the advanced view.